what
Wait,
I
I
need to
look
talk
so
about.
pale.
I'm on the edge of the sofa.
I don't even know if this is my good side.
You don't. Both sides are good. Which is the bad side? You don't have one anymore. Like, you haven't even told me what to say.
Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I am here with my fiance.
Hello.
Okay. I find it's too funny her recording with you. I just can't.
Please,
Oh.
keep yourself.
Okay. I forgot everything I wanted to say now. Today we'll be going through everything about our engagement, showing you some clips, answering some questions, because this has been a long time coming and I've promised this video for months now. So here we are. You excited?
Yeah, but I can smell. You have the Body Shop hand
cream.
It's like really, it smells really nice, but it's also really intense. I can just keep smelling it whiffing my way. But yeah, I'm ready.
Look, I actually prepared for this.
Oh my god, there's so much.
First question, what does the ring look like? Look at that.
You said
wait, is it in the
quick
middle?
short answers, so I thought that's it, it looks good.
Here it is. I even bought these fake nails from Amazon just for this exact clip. Because look at it. I love it. It's my dream ring. It looks amazing. It has 7 stones in each side, which makes 14. And then obviously 1 stone in the middle. Signifies 14th of January, which was when we met. How did he ask?
Well, I guess you'll put a clip in now, won't you? Off me setting up this room. Well, we'd already said in advance. I'd said, oh, let's, one of the days, like on the Saturday, blah, 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 let's have a date day and whatnot. Yeah. So you kind of knew we were going to have a nice day and go out. So I just said in the morning, oh, can you, like, well, I didn't even say anything, we just started getting ready. Yeah. So then I came downstairs at one point and decorated our living room, had the ring ready and whatnot. It was a little bit chaotic because of deliveries being late and some only arriving on the day, but that's a different question altogether. It was so cute. But yeah, then I got very nervous.
Literally right
I had everything set up. Literally where we are right now was rearranged, but yeah, I asked you here.
So there we go. It was very cute, and I never wanted it in public, so I'm glad that it wasn't in public. I would have had too much anxiety there.
Hold on. That's so nice on your hand. Well, we're engaged anyway. Little Kieran and Helena with Helena's original camera, with our old playlist. Oh, actually, there's little hearts and stuff, but also there's a little chocolate for you to have if you want some breakfast.
What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you expect a proposal? No. Well, I expected it to happen in the next few years.
I think you always kind of thought, oh, is this going to be it? But you didn't expect it.
Like whenever, like any moment I was like, oh, it's about to happen. Oh, is it about happening now? But no, I didn't know it was going to happen that day. Absolutely not. What was the process of ring designing, proposal planning and proposing?
We'd spoken about it before, and like about what you wanted and what you wanted from a ring in terms of how it looked, and like you said, you don't want gold, and I knew some stuff that I wanted it to be platinum, I knew I wanted it to be diamond, like as in terms of what gem it was. I didn't actually go into stores and look. I mean, I did try at one point, but I actually didn't find that very useful. I found it way more useful just going onto loads of websites and looking at everything that's a possibility, and then looking into specs. And to be honest, like some of the companies I like spoke to, they have a really good customer support. You can go to them and say, like, I need to know this, I need to know that, and they'll go get you extra info that isn't available. I think I knew the type of one I wanted, like a kind of nice thin band, diamond on the top,
like a specific size. I have a screenshot of like months and months before of me just doing like a virtual thing where you try on a ring and it's exactly this ring. Yeah, it's my dream ring.
Becomes less like, it's very fun to do, but it becomes less like, oh, what's the design, and more like, is the thickness of the shank well enough? How many prongs are there? What type of diamond am I having? Is it got this certificate? It becomes so technical, and then there's like all the 4 C's. So yeah, anyway, that was the process. And what was the next?
Proposal planning.
I'd kind of been proposing for like years, like
proposing
at least a year or 2.
You mean planning?
Yeah, planning the proposal for like at least a year or longer in advance, and I've been thinking about things to do and when to do it, what season do I want to do it in. And then I think eventually I just realised, like, if I really want to do this and I've ordered the ring, I need to choose the day. And then when I had the day planned, I was like, well, what do I want to do on that day? So I kind of then figured, like, why don't I recreate, because your parents live in Estonia, what I didn't want to do was do it late in the day, so it's done at like 9 PM
or
10 PM, and you try to call your parents and they're asleep because they've got work. Because I'm not in advance,
sucks.
they wouldn't know because I didn't tell anyone about it.
Well, your sister knew like a few days before.
All she knew was because she had come over to ours a couple of days early. As I showed her in person it.
I can't believe it was in his office.
For like 2 weeks.
And I opened the drawer and I didn't see it.
I at least didn't have a checklist. I just kind of thought, well, what do I want to do, and what have we done in the past? What do we like? And then in the end, like, I knew the weather was going to be good on that day, and I was like, okay, if I tried, I knew I wanted to go to a former restaurant that we'd gone to because it was like where we first ever had a first date.
Yeah.
In the end, decided let's go to the zoo, and that we first ever went to, and that was our first day on Valentine's Day, or like years and years ago.
It was very hot that day. I've got some pictures. I
didn't expect it to be that hot. One thing I wanted was good weather.
Were you nervous proposing?
Yes, to the point that I forgot to say a speech.
Yeah.
I was
Normally
very
you have a
nervous.
speech and you get prepared to answer.
I think when I was preparing,
I
making sure I had the ring in the right place, making sure that I was prepared, like knew what need to use, how to open it. I was so busy preparing all of that, I don't think I was actually nervous until I literally said, oh, like, come down, let's get ready to leave. I think if I said more, you would have been even worse. You were already crying and like shocked and everything.
Ugly crying. Like, from my perspective, it was like, he made me close my eyes and walk into the living room and I could feel something under my feet. So it was the rose petals because the whole room was covered in rose petals. And at that moment, I was like, what's going on? Because I thought it was going to happen at any point, I almost every time told me like, nah, it's not now.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's something else, like something sus going on. Then he's like, open your eyes. I open my eyes and he literally drops down to one knee, and then my head is like, what is happening? I was too shocked. My brain did not compute. I don't think I spoke for a few minutes. And then you asked me to give my hand to...
I did ask the question though.
Yeah, you asked the question and you were like...
do was the speech.
Because I didn't speak, you spoke, which helped me because I wasn't... I think I was like literally... I don't know what happened. And then you were like, oh, give me a hand. And then you couldn't push it fully because you were too nervous.
Yeah.
And then you were like, is that a yes? And I was like, yeah. Like, ugly cry. How does it feel to be engaged?
Nice. It feels good. I think we've been together since we were 18, and it felt like a nice progression to the next stage. Like, we've been together
for nearly 9 years.
We've finished our uni degrees, like, because we both have done masters. Then we've moved into our first home. Then we've finally bought our first home. We've adopted cats. So we've done so many things. And I think this like kind of signaled us moving into the next stage of, I think the first stage was setting up life together, and the next stage honestly feels just fully like enjoying life.
Yeah.
Like, you have your partner, you have all your memories, you're gonna make more memories. Like, first months were really exciting. Like, it did feel really fun. I think it was just exciting to have given you the ring and stuff.
It feels like the same, but I feel like we've moved into like the adult part of our relationship. I feel like we were still like kids, and I know I'm like 28, so that sounds silly, but yeah, it's definitely...
You're definitely not even a kid or a teenager, you're an adult, so...
But I feel like one now. I feel like having a house, and then I feel like an adult now, kind of. How did you know like each of them was the one? I mean, we just knew from the beginning. I knew 9 years ago.
Unless you stay with someone for 8 years and you're unhappy, then you probably should know whether they're a legitimate partner or if not. He's
literally my first boyfriend. I knew. So I'm always right, basically, is what the conclusion is. Thank you. Okay, how long were you together before he proposed?
8 years.
8+ years.
It was 8.5 years.
Yeah, basically. How do your families feel about the engagement? Whoa, that went blurry.
That's a weird question. What, like, imagine if you said, no, my parents hate it. Like, obviously.
Families are very happy, very excited for the wedding. Everyone's very happy for us.
Well, they had 8 years to voice concerns, so if they haven't yet, that's their
fault.
If
you didn't speak. Shush. Have you set a wedding date?
Not officially.
It's in the year 2025.
Yeah.
But no date. Like,
because we haven't booked the venue yet, basically.
It's been like nearly 6 months now and we haven't.
June,
July,
oh
August.
My god, really? It has been.
So I'm glad it's 2025 because clearly we take a very long time. Imagine if we had planned a year after. We've only had 6 months
we knew
left.
we weren't going to do that.
Yeah.
That's why we said 2025.
Do you plan on a big wedding or something intimate? I think it's like a medium wedding.
Yeah, 100 people. So it's not small like 20 people, but it's also not large.
Yeah. But I think it'd be cute. It'll be like our family coming together. Some of them for the first time. Like, my dad hasn't met your parents in real life. Like, obviously on video calls and stuff. So I think that'll be super fun. And I'm excited, like, everyone to be, like all my Estonia friends with my UK friends all together. It'd be very cute. Do you know where you want to get married? In the UK, but that's it?
I mean, I guess we have parameters, like not just anywhere in the UK.
Yes.
Like, we're not doing a city one. It will be somewhere more in the country, but we also want it to be well placed, that there's like accommodation nearby, because obviously we do have people coming from Estonia.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think
2 hour radius.
Yeah, 2 or 3 hours.
Not
where we live.
loads down country roads, because I will have an actual heart attack. I cannot stand them. So what part of the wedding planning process are you most excited about? And then what
Food.
not?
Tasting.
Planning.
If we get free, that's it. That's the one that's gonna. The person that has the nicest food that they let us taste, that's probably who we'll use.
I'm most excited about getting all the bridesmaid stuff, like asking people to be my bridesmaids and organising all that kind of stuff. And then least excited, I think for me, because of stress levels, it's like videographer and photographer, because I'm so particular.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like stressed that
sense.
I won't find someone.
Stressed about that.
Yeah.
You know how you have your guest list, so you send it out, you save the dates, and obviously, hopefully, because you send it early enough, everyone can. I guess least nervous is like all the RSVPs, just for the sense that like you don't know who might not be able to attend, and then like.
What if some people don't respond, so then you have to chase them or something?
Yeah, that to be fair, yeah, that's the worst part, because I
have
just
to
dislike
build a wedding website as well.
Website, I think.
Yeah, you do a wedding website with all the deets.
I think we can just do like a short web page or something.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Do you think you'll cry or get emotional on the day? Do you reckon you'll
find out?
No, what do you think you'll?
No, I don't answer these.
I'm gonna be like, no, I'm walking right back down that aisle. Am I doing it again?
I mean, you'll be emotional. I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Going to cry.
I don't. More and closer we get to it, I'm really, really excited. So, but then I don't know. You have more emotions prior to situations, and in situations you kind of just are in them.
Anxiety.
Before them, I'm fine. I don't really feel like, as in, I'm excited. But then on the day, who knows? Maybe I'll be a nervous ball and just crying.
I do feel like you could have got like.
I
cry.
do think so.
Like at least shed like a little tear when I walked down the aisle.
Okay.
I think a little tear will
drop.
If you had unlimited budget for your wedding, what would you splurge on? I'd love to just rent out the whole place. No one has to pay anything for their rooms or anything. We just like, here's this massive venue for every guest. There's rooms, like that would be ideal. Do you have a dream honeymoon destination?
We know we want it to be like warm and like a
all
resort
inclusive.
type of all
like just relax.
We are very not very. All of our holidays have always been to cities, and some of them have been longer breaks, like for a week. But they've always been city, like exploring, walking around, like seeing new places.
So you've never
architecture
just gone
museums.
on a beach. And
we don't, and we will do them. Just a full relax together. Maybe do like excursions or stuff like that. Like
how fun! All cocktails included. Like that's the vibes.
Might do a mini moon first, like other people do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Those are all the questions. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you loved my ring, and yeah, thank you so much.
A lot of hand gestures being used.
You're just like digging at me the whole thing. You know you want to get married. Okay.
If you can't dig at your partner and have a little moan at them, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's kind of nice.
Okay. We're gonna go eat some pizza now because this is lunchtime and we gotta get dope.
My timeline's finished.
No, you have until 40 past to actually.
No, I don't. It'll take them 35 minutes.
Kieran, I know 40 past, so you have. I can't do maths.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's say bye.
Anyway, subscribe, like the video, and we will see you in many, many wedding videos to come.
And ask comments. Oh my god, ask questions in the comments. Ask comments.
Bye.
Bye.